Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Senior Cat Wellness. So, is age really just a number? When it comes to your feline friend, what is that number exactly? Is your cat closer to your age? And if you think so, how can you truly know? Today, we're going to crack the code. How old is your cat, and does that compare to those human years? Have you ever looked at your cat lounging in the sun and wondered just how old would you be if you were, well, me? It's a question that every cat owner asks at some point, and that answer might surprise you. So, in this video, we're going to break it all down to see how accurately you can calculate your cat's age in human years and what each life's stage really means for your cat and for you, and how to keep your pet feeling young and healthy no matter what the accuracy of the age really says. For years, people have believed that 1 year, one cat year equals 7 human years. That's actually not true. The cats, they age much faster in their early years and then slow down as they mature. Understanding how your cat's age really works can help you to care for them better from a nutritional standpoint, from playtime and to those vet visits, and just overall general lifestyle adjustments as they age. So let's start from the beginning. What a very nice place to start, right? The kitten stage. During your cat's first year of life, cats grow from tiny little fluffy balls. Probably no larger than the top of your foot or the top of your shoe. But by their first birthday, your cat is roughly the equivalent, get ready for it, of a 15-year-old human. That's right. Your cat goes from being the size of your foot to being a teenager within 12 months, a 15-year-old human teen. They're playful and curious and a little bit mischievous, sort of like teenagers, right? I guess. Testing their boundaries and learning the ropes of your environment and their environment and the environment that you've set up for them, and of course exploring everything, anything and everything. If your cat's around this age, it's a great time to focus on that positive socialization, interactive play, and building those consistent routines. Once your cat hits 2 years old, those terrible twos, they're like a young adult in their mid 20s. Let's just say they're a couple of years out of college. They've settled down a bit, but they still love to play and be quite active. Around this stage, it's very important to establish very healthy routines that will last them into adulthood and for many years beyond. Things like a proper diet, regular grooming, assisted grooming to help them out, and of course, routine vet care. Now, getting to the meat of the matter, ages 3 to 6, cats are in their prime. Think of it as like a professional baseball player, like Shohei Ohtani. They're right in the mix. They're approaching the best time of their lives, of their careers. The feline version of the late 20s to early 40s at the top end. They're strong and very confident, and unless something has unfortunately fallen upon them, they are typically at their very healthiest. You might notice that your cat is less wild and just rambunctious than compared to kitten years, but they still love to chase a toy and climb a tree and climb your bookshelf and everything in between. This is the perfect time to focus for them on preventative care, those annual checkups, dental cleanings, let's not forget those teeth, and maintaining a healthy and proper weight. Keeping an active play routine is also essential. A few minutes of each day of exercise helps maintain that much needed muscle tone. Of course, it keeps boredom away. By the time your cat turns that lucky 7, they're considered middle age. Imagine that. 7 years old and already middle aged. Yikes. That's roughly the equivalent to a human in their mid 40s to 50s. You might start to notice some small changes. They may nap just a bit more, energy level dropping down just a bit more. And this is very much normal when it comes to the early signs of aging, and sometimes chronic diseases, chronic conditions can start to appear slowly in a subtle way. Regular vet visits, all the more important at this stage in life. Your vet could recommend blood work or dietary adjustments to support joint health and a slow aging body, or the beginnings of a slow down of an aging body. Okay, now we're getting old here, ladies and gentlemen. 10 years old. Your cat's 10. Well, they're officially a senior. This is about 60 to 65 in human years, so think of it this way. When your cat's about 10, a little beyond 10, they're about ready to retire. Retire from the workplace. Senior cats, they often become more affectionate and calm. And here again, we are Senior Cat Wellness, so if you care for senior cats, you certainly know this to be true. They enjoy more of the comforts of life and more of that positive routine. You might need to make some small adjustments around your home, adding little, we'll say, ramps or soft bedding, low-sided litter boxes to make that senior life easier. Senior felines, they benefit from softer foods, wet food, gentle play, not that rambunctious type of aggressive play the younger cats actually really enjoy. More frequent wellness checks, of course, and remember, aging itself, it's just not an illness. So if your cat starts to slow down, hey, they're between 60 and 65 at the age of 10. So natural part of life. With love and proper care, senior felines can stay very happy and comfortable well into their later years. 15 years old and older. These are the elders, the true golden years, the elder statesmen. The equivalency is 80s and beyond. So we're talking about very much a senior human when a cat is 15 and older. Many cats that live this long, they can certainly live this long if they have the right care, the right environment, especially indoor cats who have rarely gone outside, if really ever, their entire lives. Of course, vet visits, all the most important at this stage, arguably, and of course that continued balanced diet. At this stage, the goal is to focus just on their comfort and their companionship. The days of running around have long since over. Even if a cat at this stage could physically do it, they're not going to. Most cats at this age are not going to want to attempt it. So it's all about you know trying to establish and maintain a wonderful quality of life, affection, quiet times. Cats, they're not huge fans of noises they don't really understand or enjoy, and even more so at this age. So personalities could even come out more. Now that they've slowed down, you might actually really start to get to know who your cat is. And in some ways, they may reveal some things about themselves that they've never displayed ever, and do so now for the very first time. They know what they like at this stage in life, and they'll make sure that you are well aware. And depending on the relationship, if you have a 15, 16, 18-year-old cat, and you've owned them from day one, or maybe even say, let's just month one, by this time, you know them and they know you. They know you. That's really the most important thing in terms of what their care is, because uh, trust is never going to be any higher if you've owned your cat for, say, 17 of their 18 years. One of the best ways to support your cat, regardless of age, is through preventative care, vet visits, keeping up with those appointments, dental hygiene, and overall quality nutrition. Make sure your cat is eating not just anything and everything, but what is geared and specifically formulated for their diet. A healthy diet, rich in protein, omega-3s, all the vitamins that they need. Hydration, another factor. Wet food or fresh water, a water fountain, anything that you can encourage your cat to drink fresh and clean water. That's obviously a positive. Understanding that your cat's human age, it's not just a guessing game or fun trivia. It does can if you once you understand how old they really are, it does help you to adjust and connect with them in a deeper way. You can start to see that their life journey, it happens fast. Unfortunately for us, it happens quite fast. So you need to make each stage the best it can be, because those stages they can get by and get through really quickly before you even realize it. You think you've only had your cat 4 or 5 years. Well, 4 or 5 years to you, as we've mentioned, that's a lot more for your cat. Whether your cat is a kitten or a senior, each age and each stage of age has its very own beauty and certainly its very own unique and special challenges. To the wonderful audience of Senior Cat Wellness, tell me, how old is your cat in those human years? Are we talking about a college age feline, or is your pet in those golden years? The comment section, as always, it's all yours. If you enjoyed this content, found it helpful and informative, please give the video a like and share it out, and subscribe to us right here at Senior Cat Wellness, where age is really just a number, even though we are a Senior Cat Wellness. And until next time, we will talk to you later.